Hey, so today we're going to talk about the Starter Wife Confidential episode 1. It comes on the TLC channel, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go through the thing, but I'm going to start off with introducing who's on the show first. This is the first episode. We have Monica Taylor. She's the ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife or something. I think she's going through a divorce. But with Funkmaster Flex, he's a known like person on the radio, DJ, whatever. They have been together for like over 20 years. They got 2 kids together, 11 and 6. Then we have Liza Morales. She's the ex-girlfriend to Lamar Odom. They were together since she was like 16, she said, like for over 10 years. They have, I think, 3 kids together, I believe. But I know they have some kids or something. And then they had a baby that died or whatever. And then she explains how that it was a year and a half they were broke up when he married Chloe. And that that he told her that they were getting married through a text message. Anyway, off with them. Then we have Zakiya. I think her name was Zakiya Bond. She's Mano's ex-girlfriend. She said she got with him like when he was fresh out for doing a 10-year little thing in jail, so she's kind of fresh out kind of chick. They got a 9-year-old son together. She said he's a good father, but she still kind of has some bitterness towards him because she said that he was in love with little Kim and, you know, all this stuff with little Kim. Then we have Josie. I forgot her last name, but she was together with Floyd Mayweather. I think she said they had been together since she was 16, so I don't know if he was robbing the cradle, if that's Tory Grace. I don't know. But she said how he was flying her everywhere, and I was like, but she said he was 16, so, that ain't legal in Vegas. Anyway, they have been broke up. She said they've been broke up for like 3 years, and I think they got 3 kids together. So, and then we have Tashira. She's DMX's wife. Everybody know about Tashira. She's been on everybody's reality show, her and DMX. They go through their ups and downs, breakups and makeups. They got a lot of kids together. Yeah, that. Then we have another girl. Her name is Shell Caruso. She owns a tequila company. She's married to a mobster dude, I guess. Big dude, I don't know. But anyway, let's get on to the show that I introduced you to everybody. All the ladies, they meet up, I think, at Monica's house or apartment or whatever, and she wants to introduce the girls to each other, and they're going to sit there and they're going to talk and have drinks and yada, yada, yada. And they start talking about dating, and I think Monica said she has started dating, and Liza said she's not dating. Josie said, I think, she's still smashing Floyd, but I think she's still dating. But the kid said she found God, and that's what her God is her man, and she served it. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Then they was having a real nice conversation. Then when they brought up Liza only sleeping with Lamar, she never slept with anybody else but Lamar before, after, all that. So they was all tripping about that, and I was sitting there like, that's good for her. Why is y'all mad that she's an older woman and only slept with one person? I give you kudos for only sleeping with one person, because I just don't understand how she was getting a lot of slack for that. Zakiya leaves, because she said she had an appointment or whatever, she leaves. So then Monica has this blog, and it's called Mommy's Dirty Little Secret or something. So she was telling the girl she had her own little secret, that she's inviting she's having this event and she's inviting Lil Kim. So they all like, wait a minute, hold up, Lil Kim, Mano's ex, jump off, whatever. And she like, yeah, like, okay, like, this is business, which I can understand. She was like, this is business, this ain't got nothing to do with Zakiya. So I kind of understood that. Then that thing went off, and then they they was kind of wondering why Shaniqua, I don't know her name, but 50 Cent baby mama, she on there too. Well, she was on there. They was wondering why she wasn't showing up. So they calling, texting her, and then she finally comes on and says that 50 Cent put a cease order or something like that on her where she can't be on the show. She can't talk about him on the show, so she's not really going to probably be on there, but I guess he paid her off. I don't know. But that's kind of stupid. And they was like, see, that's that power. That's that power. They can shut you down and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, 50, that was a bitch move. Like, she's trying to make her some money. She's trying to get her a little job. Regardless of this is how she got to get her a job. She's trying to get her want to make her some money. So for me to stop her money, I wasn't feeling that. Anyway, then the next scene was with Monica and Tashira. She called Tashira because she's working on her event or whatever, and she felt like Tashira couldn't be of help. Then Tashira tells her story about her and DMX and her living in a big old blue house and all this stuff. So then Monica tells her that she invited Little Kim. So once again, Tashira's like, wait a minute, does Zakia know? And she's like, no. And then they going back and forth about they should tell Zakia. So Monica still feel like I don't have to tell her this is an event. This is my job. Like, she needs to get over this. Like, we supposed to be moving on from these guys, and she's still letting this Lil Kim have this hold on her. Basically, is what she's trying to say. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And then okay, I'll get back with her in a minute because there was some stuff that she did that I didn't like, but I'll get back to that. Monica, she takes Josie and Liza out for cupcakes, and they're talking or yada, yada, yada about the event again, and about Zakia and Lil Kim again, and all this stuff. So then Monica brings up to Liza, like, hey, did you call? Oh, boy, she wasn't trying to say his name. So then she was like, Liza was like, who? And she was like, Humphreys. Ain't nobody stupid when you said the basketball player and his name is Humphreys. And then I think Josie was like, yeah, he's a basketball player. He used to be married to Kim and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, really? Really? And I'm not even really tripping off of Josie because Josie was like, no, I'm not going for sloppy seconds. I'm not going for a Kardashian man. So I gave her kudos for that. But for real, Chris? Like, I think Chris was trying to get with Josie to be spiteful to Lamar. Like, that was a bitch move. And I was wondering, are they being the Kardashians or Lil Kim? Because they name dropped them so much. And I thought that you couldn't be doing that unless you had these other people approval. But apparently they don't care about no damn lawsuits or nothing talking about the Kardashians. They don't care. Because they were talking about the Kardashians and Lil Kim a lot in this episode. Anyway, moving on from that, Monica, I don't know. She just feel like these girls need to let it go. She feel like Zakia needs to let it go, all of that. Then we have Liza and Lamar's auntie, I forgot her name, but they're talking, and she's telling her how the women want her to start dating and she's not ready. So his auntie was like, well, don't let nobody pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. And I liked her. They had a real good conversation. The auntie seemed real cool, and I'm glad that how, regardless of them not being together, the family didn't, distance her, and they were still cool. Then they bring about the baby dying or whatever, and she was crying about that because she was saying how the baby died, and then her and Lamar drifted apart, but they never got to talk about the baby dying or whatever. So I think that's some stuff that Lamar is kind of dealing with too, because even in his show with Chloe, you kind of see that was bothering him. So I think they need to talk, because I think they could be real good friends if they just get past that. Because they still parenting and all that kind of stuff. And she said how it's hard to see them in the magazines and stuff like that. And I can understand, because being with a guy since she was 16, and now she looks like she in her 30s, and have all these kids by this man, and then all of a sudden, he's in the spotlight with this girl, and then all on these shows, and also, so I can understand her hurt. Anyway, moving on. Oh, the little shade that her auntie threw at the end when she said, even though Lamar's in his world, I'm glad you are their mom. And I was like, oh, what's she going to say? She don't want Chloe to be a mother of Lamar's kid? Is that what she's going to say? Y'all leave that as a bomb. I don't know, but that's what I got out of that. Anyway, moving on to Tashira and Zakia. They meet up to talk. They're talking about their exes, and she asked Tashira, was DMX a good dad? She was like, no. So she put it out there, DMX is a deadbeat. But Zakia said that Mano was a good dad, so that was cool. Then they, talking about, Tashira was having a real good conversation with Zakia, so she felt it was her obligation to tell her that Monica was inviting Lil' Kim. So Zakia went off. She was kind of upset. She wasn't even upset, really, that she was coming. I think she was upset that Monica went back and told everybody else except her. That's what the fucked up situation was. I do think that Tashira was wrong for telling her, but I understood why she told her. Because, you're trying to build this bond with her, and then the secret that everybody else knows except her. So I think it was kind of cool, but then it wasn't. I had mixed feelings with that. But, she was really, really upset. Zakia was hot. So she said she was going to come, and she comes. So then here comes the event night, the big party. That's when we meet Cheryl Caruso. And I think Monica was acting like she only invited her because she was supplying the liquor. That's how she was trying to make it. Monica rubbed me kind of the wrong way. I understand what she's saying, that this was business with Lil' Kim and that everybody should move on, but it's the way she said that rubs me the wrong way. So then, anyway, all the ladies meet up. They all party and they, have a nice time drinking or whatever. And then they bring up why Zakia's not there. So they was like, why? She was like, Lil' Kim's not even coming. Lil' Kim's not even coming. But Zakia don't know that. So she was like, she should have came. So they all thinking she's not coming. So then in walks Zakia. Zakia walking downstairs and almost fall. I was like, oh, did she almost fall and bust her ass in front of everybody? So then she picked it back up and run her on back on over there with the little ladies over there to have her drink. And so they drinking and they was like, oh, we didn't know you was coming. And the kid was like, why? Why would I come? I would come. She was like, why? Because Lil' Kim's supposed to be here? And she was like, Lil' Kim's not here. So then she goes and, the kid kind of was throwing a little shade and was like, because everybody else knew except me. So they started going back and forth about how salty she felt with Monica not telling her that Lil' Kim was supposed to be coming. And like I said, I feel what she was saying. They going back and forth, arguing. Monica says that she didn't even know that Lil' Kim and Zakia had a beef. Zakia was like, what you mean you didn't know, but it was all on your blog. So apparently you knew. And I'm quite sure with that little bitty ass circle, they all knew. And then then they trip me out when they be acting like they friends, and then you notice that they didn't become friends until they shit start filming. So they going back and forth. And then she told Zakia to stop getting loud. Zakia was like, no, she kept getting loud. Then Monica jumped up and was like, and so Zakia jumped up. She was like, security. So she called security. Like she was just over. She was like, this might be, and she got to go. She totally. What made me mad was when Josie jumped her ugly ass in the middle. I'm not gonna like her already, but she jumped her ass in the middle and was like, don't hit me, bitch. Don't jump in the middle if you don't want to get hit. Don't jump in the middle of an argument if you don't want to get hit. So, but the kid still wasn't backing down, and then they got the kid out, and then Josie still talking shit. She's still talking madness, like, what are you about to do with this? Why are you talking? And then even Tashira noticed that this wouldn't have got that crunk if it wasn't for Josie. So then the kid comes back and she's telling how she had killed Josie and all this stuff. So it's gonna be some beef between Zakia and Josie, and it's gonna be some beef between Zakia and Monica. But I think her and Monica gonna get back squared away because when they show some more scenes, you see them putting balloons in the air. The kid was there. So, and then it's a lot of things where they said Josie wasn't coming back, but then they showed a big fight, and I think it was between Zakia and Josie, or it might have been Liza, and I don't know. Because Liza gonna end up getting into it with Josie too in the season. So, I don't know. But this show, it seemed kind of good. I think that either, like, damn, was they, like, didn't get on the Love and Hip Hop, because I think they would have been better off on Love and Hip Hop, and Love and Hip Hop New York would have got better ratings if they was on that show. But I don't know. I like this show. TLC, like I said, is coming up with a ratchet reality show, so it gave me something to watch. Anyway, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Comment below, talk to me, I'll talk back. Follow me on Twitter at thaghettoview, THA, not THE. Instagram me, Ms. Nika, MIZZNEKA69. Facebook me at thaghettoview. Talk to me, I'll talk back.